everyone. I want to welcome you to our first meeting edition on what we regard as the G Consult SME Clinic. If you like, you can call it the MSME Clinic. In this era of the fact that the drivers of our economy are the micro, small, medium enterprises, popularly referred to as the MSME, it's important that we begin to pay attention to what they do and how they do them, so that at the end of the day, we'll be able to get the drivers of the economy to be able to focus on real growth of the economy, thereby having to refocus the economy towards a better performance. So the world is in hard times now. Almost all economies of the world are facing various forms of challenges, one challenge or the other. So for you as an SME, for you to be able to stand out, you must be able to have some cutting-edge issues, cutting-edge technology to be able to re-strategize, to be able to perform well in the marketplace. I'm aware that quite a number of MSME are going under painfully today in the world, across all over, as a result of the various economic issues. So today, we're going to be extracting the 8 strategies that I think that you will focus on for you to be able to have your head high even as the economy is going down low. So there are 8 strategies that every MSME must have to focus on for them to be able to remain relevant and still be in business. And of course, at the clinic, we are available for you to come at any time to talk to us on the challenges that you're passing through. Envisage your MSME as like a human having one form of issue or the other. So today, we're looking at 8 strategies that you need to follow. Strategy number 1 is what we regard to as financial planning and management. So every MSME at this point in time must know the heads of his organization and to be able to plan the management. And of course, when we talk about management, you know, of course, those issues that we talk about. You must be able to see how your budgeting. Do you have a budget in place? And you must follow through those budgets. I am lucky today. I have run a successful consulting company for the past 20 years. And it's been ongoing. A lot of people come to me and say, look, what are you using? Okay? So part of what we are using is what we're going to be sharing to you, which is number 1, talking about financial management, financial planning and management. Okay, so a lot of people say that, look, if you don't plan, then you are planning to fail. What about management? You must put in the rudiments of planning. Know the financial heads, put your budget in place, know your supplier management, how you're going to engage with your suppliers for them to be able to supply. So today we are blessed with the business of consulting. We have a rice mill that we've managed for the last 5 years, and everything keep looking forward. Recently, I had an experience of somebody coming to me, and she wanted to buy rice worth about 10 million naira. And her usual self, she would deposit all the money at once. But now she came up with a strategy. And as she's making deposits, we're making the supply. So your number 1 strategy is financial planning and management. So we move on to number 2 now. For you to remain relevant and important in business, you must be able to diversify your business and become very, very innovative. Okay, people talk about creativity and innovation. Creativity is about thinking about new things. Innovation is about bringing those new things on board for them to become relevant in the first place. So for today's economy across the world, you must be able to diversify. If you remain focused in one business, you are likely going to leave business very soon. So my advice for you is you are in a particular line of business. Okay, we started as consulting firm, but we taught people one man, one product. And we now realize that, okay, if that's what we're teaching, so for us, what is our other product? And that's what led us to having the SF rice, the seed first rice. Okay, so that becomes our diversification, and we're able to innovate on that, and that keeps us in business today. So number 3, we're going to be looking at customer focus. Customer, they say, is king. Okay, so what that means to me is that if customer is king, then you must be able to see how you have what is called a target market, and be able to see how you can focus on those customers to be able to deliver what they want to them as at when they want them. So customer focus should be key as number 3 strategy. Then, of course, we go to number 4, which has to do with marketing and promotion. So the world is very diverse today. I mean, I just ordered for a product recently, after going through the internet, and I saw a product that I needed, and I ordered for it, and it was even brought from Lagos to Abuja. So it was brought in, delivered to me in the office before I made my payment. So marketing and promotion is something that you must take seriously. And let me tell you now that the business world, marketing is moving online, and there are various social media handles that you need to be able to deploy for you to be able to remain relevant. So marketing and customer focus. Then you talk about, of course, number 5, which has to do with access to support and resources. Okay, because of subsidy removal across African nation now, Kenya has done it, Nigeria has also done it, and is having total impact. So governments are trying to see how they can bring in various form of support. So you must watch out for those support and see how you can, be able to plug into those supports for you to be able to be relevant. So watch out for those supports and be able to check for outside resources for you to be able to pull enough resources into your business. So we move on to number 5 now, which has to do with workforce management. Okay, at the center of every business is the workforce, the personnel. Okay, so how are you going to be able to deploy them for them to become productive, for them to become relevant, for them to be able to deliver on the mandate that you have given to them? Okay, so because the world is, in a tight corner now, right now, so a lot of personnel, they don't have to come to office every day. So you can re-strategize and look at your personnel to see those who can work from the home, those who can work 4 times in a week. And that is essentially what we have deployed at our own organization, where we tell staff now, okay, out of the 5 working days, you can come for 4 days. Okay, and for those other ones that are ready to come for the 5 days, we give them additional resources for them to be able to meet up with that. So you must have your work plan to know when you need them and when they need to come. And of course, you have to have technology adoption. The name of the game now is technology. What technology are you deploying? What technology are you using? Okay, for you to become relevant in the marketplace. And of course, we look at number 8, which has to do with risk management and contingency planning. Okay, I always advise people that for you to go into any business, you must have to sit down to x-ray all the possible risks that are associated with that business. So not only to identify those risks, you must be able to prioritize those risks and know when it will happen. And once you're able to put all those things in a proper perspective, then you can plan for them and have that. So today, on our MSME clinic number 1, we've talked about 8 strategies, which I will just briefly repeat. Number 1, talking about financial planning and management. That's number 1. 2, you must be able to diversify and be innovative in your business. Number 3, you must have customer focus. Customer must be at the center of what you do, because without customer in the first place, you're not even in business. Then, of course, you talk about number 4, which has to do with marketing and promotion. Then number 5, you talk about access to support and resources that are available across the board. Then, of course, number 6, you talk about workforce management. Then you talk about technology adoption, then risk management and planning. So today, we've talked essentially about the first clinic, which has to do with the 8 strategies. So we'll be coming to you shortly on MSME clinic number 2. So hope to connect with us and follow us on all our social media handles. Thank you.